Are you ready to head out? Absolutely. I haven't seen you in like 2 years. It's about time we got out and spent some time together. It'll be just like old times. Not exactly. We won't be hitting on guys and looking for our next boyfriends tonight. This is about you and me having some fun without the boys. Aw, but boys make things so much more fun. I bet your husband would have something to say about that. Oh, please. Brody knows that I like to go out and enjoy myself. What's a bit of flirting and some grinding? I mean, he went to a strip club for his bachelor's party, so I don't think he can really say much. Did he tell you about that before he went? Nope. Why didn't you tell me sooner? We could have really made him pay for that, especially since you insisted that I not invite a stripper to your party. I knew it! You were gonna get me a stripper! Of course. But Brody felt that was a bit too risque. I wonder if he knew that his friends were planning to take him to a strip club. That I do not know. It's a bit annoying to know that he denied me a stripper when he was able to walk into a building full of them. Well, I'll make sure to bring it up the next time I see him. Figures he would tell you half, but leave out the fact that he nixed the idea for you. Oh yeah, we should definitely band together and let him know we figured it out. See what he has to say for himself. Or we could just go have a little extra fun without our husbands. Now we're talking. Nah, it was years ago. I think a light ribbon will do the next time we go on a double date or something. A double date? We haven't done that in forever. We should change that. After all, it's been forever since we got together. If we made time to double date more often, we wouldn't go a couple of years without seeing each other. That is true. The problem is finding time. We'll work on that. For now, it's time for you and me to get out and have some fun. Let's do it! I'll see you at Whiskey Wisdom. See you there. Hey, Carol. Just wanted to let you know that I made it home. How's your trip going? Still waiting for my ride. What? I thought that it was only a couple of minutes away. I would have stuck around longer so that you didn't have to wait alone. Oh, it's fine. Someone said he would stick around and wait with me. Don't worry, Hannah. I'm in very good hands. It's not the guy you were grinding on in the dance floor, is it? Yeah, he followed me outside. You did tell him that you're married, right? Yeah, and he's married too. There's nothing wrong with a bit of flirting while waiting to go home. Just be careful, Carol. You know how much guys misread you when you get drunk. It's fine, Hannah. We both know what's going on. We'll be fine. You need to stop being such a worrier. We had so much fun tonight, and you were ending it on a bit of a bitter note. I'm sorry. I know that you aren't going to do anything you'll regret. The problem is I know how men react to you, so I don't want you to end up as a statistic. Have I ever been a statistic? No. So you don't want to break that streak now? Yeah, I know. You old worrywart. Go get your husband and have him distract you. I'm trying to milk the most out of our night out. I got it. Just be careful, and make sure you text Brody so that he knows when you'll be home. Don't worry, I know what to do. Go get you some, and don't worry about me. You know that's not such a bad idea. Can't believe you're pregnant, though. That was wild. I can't believe you invited me out to a club, then weren't even able to drink. I wanted it to be a surprise. You definitely succeeded. I can't wait to finally have our children hang out. I know. You already have 2, so I feel like I'm starting a bit behind the 8 ball. Don't worry, you don't have to catch up. The more kids you have, the more worries you get, and you worry more than enough. Anyway, I'm gonna focus on flirting for as long as I can. My ride should be here soon, and I'll be home and back in mom mode soon enough. Good night, Hannah. Good night, Carol.
Hi, Anna. Got a couple of questions for you.
Hi, Brody. Is this about you saying that you didn't want a stripper out of the bachelorette party, but you and the guys went to a strip club?
What? Oh no, you finally figured that out?
Did you know that you were going to a strip club? Be honest.
No. I specifically told them no strippers. It wasn't my fault that they didn't listen.
A likely excuse.
Not really. I told them not to do that. But I'm not texting about that. I was wondering if Carol is still there.
What do you mean? Carol didn't come home with me. She took a ride home. Did she not make it home?
No, she didn't.
OMG! We need to contact the police. I'm so sorry, Brody. I should have stayed with her.
No, it's not that. She's not missing.
What do you mean? Has she been abducted and is contacting you for money?
Nothing like that. She sent me a text last night saying that she was too drunk, so she was going home with you. Then she texted again this morning to say that she woke up a bit late. Since she didn't want to be late for work, she borrowed some of your clothes, then headed to work.
That's definitely not what happened. Let me contact her to see where she is.
Given the time, she should be at work.
Oh, good grief! I really slept in.
You're really out of the drinking game if one night of drinking has you waking up late.
Hey, I work from home, so wake-up time isn't nearly so important, as long as I'm available for calls when they need me.
Consider yourself lucky.
Says the man who works from home every afternoon.
Hey, I'm still working. Actually, I'm working harder since I'm working and being a parent.
Welcome to what women have done for centuries.
Yeah. I know better than to argue with you. Carol and I still split up the chores and stuff, so I know that my workload isn't nearly as bad as my mom taking care of our house and 6 kids.
Oof. Yeah, I do not envy her at all. I'll take the modern times over that any day.
What are you talking about? You don't have kids to worry about, just your job.
Oh, that's right. You didn't see Carol, so you probably don't know the big news.
What big news? Tell me.
I'm pregnant.
Really? Oh, congrats. I knew you wanted kids, but I figured you were waiting until our kids were old enough to babysit.
Oh, that would have been perfect. Dang, a bit too late now.
How about play dates instead?
That works for me. Seriously though, I'll get in touch with Carol and see what's going on. I know she was pretty drunk, so she may have gone off to the hotels nearby to sleep it off.
I can't imagine her going into work with the clothes she wore to the club last night.
Not without questions from her coworkers. At least it will make them jealous of you, though.
I'll bet. I was almost jealous when she left last night because I wanted to be on her arm.
Next time, we'll make it a double date. That way you can be her arm candy for the night.
Sounds good to me. And thanks, Hannah.
Anytime, Brody. I'm sorry that I didn't stay with her because I would have brought her home. I should have just brought her home because she did have a bit too much to drink last night.
Wait, you didn't drink, did you?
No, not at all. I slept in because I woke up around 4 with morning sickness.
Ah, that makes sense. Still, she should have contacted me. I would have picked her up.
If we meet up again, I'll make sure to remember that and will contact you instead of hiring someone. It will also keep me from worrying so much about her getting home.
Thanks again.
Not a problem. Have a great day, Brody.
Same to you.
Hey, Carol. We need to talk. Sorry, Hannah, I don't have time to. I've got a meeting in a couple of minutes and then I'll be in meetings all day. This is important. What's wrong? Brody texted me and was asking about you sleeping over at my place. Are you kidding? What the hell? He's my husband, not my father. Why is he contacting you? He was worried? I told him that I was with you so he wouldn't worry. Seriously, I don't know how I'm supposed to have fun when you and my husband seem to be constantly monitoring me. You told him I was with you, right? No, I didn't know where you were, so I was worried. I told him to contact the police so that people would be looking for you. Talk about overreacting! I'm fine! There was no need to go talking about the police. I swear you just love drama, don't you? Carol, we were concerned since you just disappeared. What happened? Why did you tell him that you were at my house? Could have brought you home if that was the problem. What happened? I sent the car away and went to a hotel. I thought it was something like that. So why didn't you tell Brody that? Why did you lie to him about coming to my house? Do you promise not to tell Brody? Promise not to tell him what? I spent last night with the guy from the club. Oh my God, what? Why? Just how drunk were you? Not very. So you just had a one-night stand? It wasn't a one-night stand. Terry and I are co-workers. We've been hooking up since New Year's. You've got to be kidding me! It's no big deal. Brody doesn't really like having fun anymore. He wants to stay home and do family stuff. We're in our late 20s, not our 40s. We shouldn't be so settled yet. Carol, I really don't like this. And I really don't want to be dragged into what you're doing. It wouldn't be a problem if you had just told him that I was at your place. That is not okay, Carol. I'm not comfortable with you having an affair, and I will not be a part of it. Do not use me again. I thought you were my best friend. So now you won't even help me when I need it? Good to know you don't have my back. The fact that you think you can use me like that is disturbing. The fact that you lied to your husband by saying you were here? That's not even remotely okay with me. Fine, I won't ask for your help anymore. That's the thing, you didn't ask for my help. You volunteered me and then expected me to lie for you. Brody is a great guy, and he does not deserve what you're doing to him. Whatever. So long as you don't go telling him that I was sleeping with someone else, I don't care. I'm incredibly uncomfortable with the situation you've put me in. It's fine. It's not like we hang out all that often. Well, I'm supposed to contact him again and let him know what happened. Oh my god, you can be so annoying. I don't know how I forgot that about you. I'll go call him. Just keep your mouth shut.
Unbelievable. Hi, Hannah. I know that things between you and Carol have been a bit off lately, but I hope you can help her right now. I think she's having some real trouble, and she really needs you right now.
Hi, Brody. I'm so sorry, but I cannot help her right now. She's really put me in a bad spot, and I've been trying to figure out what to do.
It's best that you guys talk about it, because you know how she can get really petty when she feels that someone has wronged her.
Yeah, I didn't wrong her. Has she not talked to you about it?
She told me that you were being but she didn't go into details. Actually, she told me not to contact you, but I know that you used to be her confidant. If you guys could start to talk again, I'm sure you can work it out.
Not this time, Brody. I ended up giving her an ultimatum because of something she did. I'm just really uncomfortable with the things she's doing now. I had no idea how much she had changed, but I do not like the direction she's taking in her life.
You gave her an ultimatum? That's never a good idea. I can kind of see why she's upset.
If it were something small and stupid, I'd be fine keeping her secret. This is something else entirely.
Still, you should be supportive of your friend. I can't believe that you would give her an ultimatum because she wants to change jobs.
Wait, what?
I'm okay with her switching jobs. We're stable enough right now not to have to worry about money. It's not like we're going to ask to come live with you. We both have huge families who'll take us in. You need to stop being so judgmental.
Change jobs? What are you talking about?
She wants to become a stay-at-home mom. She told me when she came home from work after you guys went out, saying that she told you she wanted to stay home with the kids and that you started talking down to her for wanting to do that. I really can't believe you would act like this.
Are you kidding me? That's what she told you? How would it even make sense for me to give her an ultimatum for that?
She said that you told her if she becomes a stay-at-home mom, you would turn me against her so that we would split up.
Oh my, I don't even know what to say to that. Actually, I do. Brody, we need to meet up because I have to tell you what really happened when she said she came home with me.
Really? You're going to try that now? Even though I already told you I know what you're doing?
Please, Brody, I really don't want to do this through text. I know I wouldn't want to find out like this. Please just meet me somewhere for lunch.
That's not going to happen. She told me you have a crush on me and that you might try to seduce me.
Are you flipping kidding me? Fine, I warned you. Here's a screenshot of our conversation when I called her to ask about where she went that night. I was partly right, but I did not expect what she told me. I would say I'm sorry, but right now I'm about as pissed at you as I am at her. Leave me out of your freaking drama. I'm pregnant, so I don't need this on top of all the hormone stuff.
Psst, this almost looks real.
That's because it is. Okay, for now I'm blocking both of you. Deal with her on your own. Alex, I just want to warn you that Carol and Brody are dragging me into their drama. This is a heads up that you're probably their next target.
Hi, Anna. What drama? What has Carol told you?
She's having an affair.
She's not sleeping with me, I can tell you that.
That's a really weird reaction. I wasn't accusing you of sleeping with her. She's sleeping with one of her coworkers.
What? That's not what she told me.
What are you talking about?
Nothing, just... I need to contact her because this is ridiculous.
Alex, what's going on? Alex? Alex, please pick up. What's happening? I can't believe you. You told Brody and Alex about my affair with my coworker? What is wrong with you?
What do you mean, what's wrong with me?
I told you to come clean with your husband or I would. I told Alex because I knew that you two would try to drag him into it. I brought him into this way earlier than you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Alex and I have been having an affair on and off for the last year and a half. Of course, now that you're pregnant, he'll probably want to go all family man like Brody.
You've been sleeping with my husband?
How could you? And you accused me of being a bad friend? Oh, please. You've been so wrapped up in your job and your own life, you didn't notice that your husband was struggling. If you paid him more attention, he wouldn't have slept with me.
Are you blaming me for seducing my husband?
And him being so spineless that he didn't talk to me about any problem he felt he had? I'm just telling you the truth. It's your fault you don't want to hear it.
Wow, you are absolutely disgusting, and I never want to hear from you again.
Whatever, it's not like you've been there for me over the last few years. You were so wrapped up in your own emotions after having a miscarriage. He was hurting too, you know?
Oh my... I can't believe he told you about that. I wanted to grieve in private. Good to know that he's not only a cheater, but a liar and gossip as well.
Get off your high horse. I'm only telling you what people have been saying about you for years.
Why did I ever think you were my friend? Let alone my best friend? Good luck, Carol. I'm not keeping any more of your secrets.
Oh, don't be petty. You know that you were in the wrong. Just deal with it.
Oh, I'm going to deal with it. Then I'm out, and you can deal with the mess you created. What the hell is this, Hannah? Divorce papers?
An at-fault divorce, yes.
I didn't do anything.
You left yourself logged into your email accounts. After Carol said you guys have been screwing for over a year, I wanted to verify if she was telling the truth. Guess what? She was. And now I've sent all of your sexting and dirty talk to my lawyer. Don't worry, I don't plan to post any of that on social media. Mostly because I don't want people being mentally scarred like I am after reading that.
How can you do this to me?
You cheated on me with my former best friend, and you ask me how I can divorce you? Well, very easily, actually. It really didn't require any more than a couple minutes talking to my lawyer and sending him the evidence.
What about our baby?
You told Carol that you hoped I would have a miscarriage for the last one. Doesn't sound to me like you really want a kid.
I do want this one. That's why I told her we needed to stop.
From now on, I'm going to take care of myself and my unborn child. I'll worry about my co-parenting when I'm not at such a high risk of miscarrying again.
I don't want a co-parent. I want to be with you.
You're alone in that, a-hole. I don't want to have anything to do with you now that I know what you've been doing behind my back.
Hannah, this isn't fair to the baby. You can't just ditch me. We made that baby together. We need to be adults and raise the baby in a family.
That's not gonna happen. Especially now that I know you've been wishing for me to miscarry until recently. I'll bet your parents will be disappointed in you too.
You wouldn't tell them.
I once thought you would never cheat on me. I guess we're learning a lot about each other now.
Hannah, wait. We need to talk.
You can talk to my lawyer. If you keep contacting me, I'll get a no-contact order because you're causing me undue stress while I'm in a delicate condition.
Hannah, I'm so sorry for what I said. I can't believe what Carol has been doing for years now.
Hi, Brody. Thanks, but I really don't want anything to do with any of you guys right now.
I understand and will respect that. I just wanted to let you know that I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have listened to Carol.
She's your wife, so you should have been able to believe her. Without the evidence I found, I believed my husband too. It's hard to accept that you were blind to what was happening.
Yeah. For what it's worth, I've also filed for divorce.
I'm not surprised. You deserve better.
Thanks. I wish you the best.
Thanks. Same to you. Both couples ended up divorcing. Considering how much evidence Hannah collected before filing, Alex didn't have much room to fight. He ended up having to pay her alimony and child support. Since she moved a few towns over so that her parents could help her with her pregnancy, he ended up losing interest in her pregnancy. By the time the baby came, he was already dating someone else and wasn't interested in the child. Brody had a more difficult time because Carol had hidden most of the evidence. Their divorce dragged out for several years. It was only when she was caught leaving the children home alone so she could go out to party that he finally gained full custody of his children. She soon lost her job because of the strict rules the company had about relationships between coworkers. This became particularly hard for her when Hannah sued Carol for damages from the affair. Taking a page out of Hannah's book, Brody sued Alex and won. After a few years, Hannah and Brody started talking again. They eventually started having their children play together more often, and over time, they started dating. 2 years after reconnecting, they married, finally creating the happy family they had both wanted.